initiative, please.
19.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, Chief.
Ooh, that looks good. I like this.
You have other levels of 10 now, right, Mike?
What?
23.
Desktop audio?
Also 19.
No, they're the character levels.
Yes.
Cool. Also 19? Who of you two would like to go first? Just kidding. Chief always comes first.
I love you. I love you a lot.
Thank you. That Chief's move close to you. There you go.
All right. So, they look over at you and they say, Panya. Oh my god. They kind of just all stop. A lot of them don't seem to realize who you are. But the Earth Genie in the center who has pale skin, why don't you show everyone what she looks like, because I gave you her face card.
Whoa.
Is that who's talking to us?
Yes.
Oh.
These are the other dudes, the other red dudes.
Also genies?
Also genies.
Yeah, those are Afrits.
Right.
This is a Earth Genie, Fire Genie, just for simplicity.
Sweet.
So, there's kind of just a silence.
What? Hello? Question mark?
She just puts up her hand and she says, just, it's been years. I thought she killed you with the others.
I'm sorry. Do I know you? Do we know each other?
You see the other genies slowly, like, just kind of putting their weapons down that they were just pointing at you. Chief, you still have your hand on your sword.
Yeah, I do.
Are you pulling it away when they lower their weapons down, or are you keeping yourself locked and loaded?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. I'm nervous. Those Ifrits are scary looking.
The Earth Genie calls out a name. She says, Kixexa. Oh, that's a hard name to say.
I like it.
Yeah, Kixexa. She just calls Kixexa. And you see from the tower where the whistling was come from, a Freet stick her head out, and she is this one.
Okay.
It's actually this one. And she just kind of pauses and looks, and she says, "What is it?" And then the Earth Genie calls her down, and she's just still standing a bit far from you, and she's like sussing it out. Why don't you guys make perception checks?
Yes, please. I have too many things.
15.
24.
16.
You notice that she's casting some sort of spell as she's looking at you, but you don't really know what type of spell it is because you're not a magic user.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna how close am I to Panya?
You're right next to her.
Can I elbow her and just be give her one of those?
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah, she gives you one of these.
Do I know what kind of spell she's casting?
You don't know actually that she's casting a spell.
Okay,
Because she
can
hasn't
I-
told you.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's just nodding.
Yeah, because when you look at her, she's just looking at you like.
Makes sense.
But she sees, because she actually sees what's happening.
Okay. I get it. I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Just Jeep's head explodes.
I'm gonna go.
Was this an episode of Walking Dead?
Do I recognize them at all? Is there any something? And
No, you don't
nothing?
recognize anything.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step forward and just kind of I'm lost. I am so excited to be here, but I'm lost. Who are you? I'm Panya.
sense motive on
Go for it.
the
Go
folks?
for it.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat
29.
20? There's no evil motive. It's literally just shock.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of comprehension that she has too, so that she might have been trying to do something with her spell to deduce if Panya was real or an illusion.
Right.
And now she feels confident that Panya is actually a real person.
All right.
She responds to your statement by going, "You don't know. You really don't know.
I don't.
You
know.
guys look tired. Would you like to rest for a bit?"
Do you trust them?
I
What's with the dragon and the firewall?
Protection. What's with your sword and your armor? Attack and defense.
Oh, it looks cool and looks cooler.
Would you say a wall of fire doesn't look cool? This is all just. It's all just theatrics. What's important is you.
me,
Well,
us,
no, you.
me.
You. These are just mortals. Unfortunately,
Hey.
you seem to be one too, which is alarming. But the woman, the Ifrit, comes down and stands next to it, and she says, "Picasso, what is it?" And then she just points at you, and she also kind of looks. She's just like, "Is that what I think it is?" And she's like, "It seems to be." I had to do a perception check. If you want to eavesdrop on the
Yeah,
conversation.
I want to eavesdrop. No, I don't want to eavesdrop.
17.
25.
10? You all hear. Yeah. They're just saying, she seems to be, she has no magic, she's not an illusion or a spell, but it seems to be Panya. But how could she be Panya? Panya died years ago. Centuries. And they're just saying, like, we should talk with them. Let's prepare them a room in the basement. We'll get some food. They're probably tired through their travel through the desert.
I don't feel okay in a basement.
She then straightens up and says, like, "So, would you guys please speak with us? We need to figure out what's happening."
I would be honored. I would love to know what's happening.
So I guess we should introduce ourselves, considering you do not know us anymore. I am Picasa, and this is Kiseksa, and we're like you, or we were. You were. You're not. What do you know?
I honestly don't know that much. I don't remember anything. I feel like I've been around Syrian for so long. Where the fuck are we?
Syrian, yeah.
for so long that I don't know. I don't remember when things began.
Did these people bring you here? How did you find us?
We've been traveling.
Been tracking the cult of the Lost Pharaoh.
We found her on a dock.
That's really all I remember.
So just you happened to come here and nothing led you to us?
I mean, I've been having these dreams, and I feel like it led me to this place, but I don't know why, and I feel like I'm afraid of this place, but I'm not. I feel really at peace after all of the terrifying imagery that I was receiving.
What was the imagery?
Rock and fire doing it. No, I say a tower, like a pillar of earth, and a ring of fire around it.
It
And
was the other way.
the other way around.
Tower of Fire.
Ring of earth.
Um,
Got it.
Kiexuk laughs at this, and she says, "Let me show you something." And she puts out her hand to you. And she leads you to the tower she came from. Are you guys going to follow, or are you going to stay here?
Of course we're gonna follow.
Yeah. The shaitan just kind of stands there being like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Fair.
And she opens up the door to the tower that she came out of, and the inside walls are just actually burning. Like, both the furniture inside is all on fire. Same with the walls going all the way up the tower. The stairwells going up to the next level also seems to be burning.
Oh my
And
god.
she just walks in and she says, "Come on in."
Is it safe?
Why don't you make a will save?
Shit. 16?
Yeah, you don't feel like you're brave enough to go in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I should just wait out here. What is going on in here?
She laughs again and she says, you do not remember, but we genies, we like to live in the pleasure and decadence of the world we came from. I am from the plane of fire. You once came from the plane of air. And it's just a little bit of comfort. And she kind of just moves her hands and the fires all cease. And it's obviously that it was a magical spell that she was using to make the place look good. And then she just says, your tower of fire, perhaps.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess.
So these dreams, the Tower of Fire, with Circle Stone, that is obviously Picasa. She is the only Earth Genie in this area. Must have led you here for a reason. What else did you dream of?
I mean, do you want to know all of it?
You tell me as much as you're comfortable telling me, Panya.
She says, holding her diary.
Yeah. Do you want to read my diary?
There's lots of sex secrets in it. There's a ring of earth with rubble rising around it. A lot of sex. There was a lot of sex in these dreams.
Interesting.
And somebody, I think that's
She's gonna do
hunting
it with the
me.
genie and leave you.
Hunting you.
Or chasing me?
Chasing you. What's this beast? Some sort of...
Tulin.
Tulin?
She came to us with the name of Tulin.
That bitch.
I know no Tulin.
I can't remember her actual name.
She has an actual name?
Yeah, I think.
It's not Tulin?
I'm pretty sure.
Some demon?
Maybe.
Black demon? Curses you?
Div. She's a Div, an evil genie.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's it.
Did she curse one of you?
Of course.
Was it you?
Of course.
Yes. You're strong. Divs are cowardly. They'll take out the strongest first and attempt to, actually even the odds a bit. You should take it as a compliment, even though
I puked out a lung.
magic, dark magic, none of it's actually real. Your lungs are still inside of you. Otherwise, you would be dead. Right? Picasa walks up to you and I was listening. You're hunted?
By a div, by Tulin. She said that I can't protect Chief forever. Chief is my companion,
Yeah.
I guess.
Companion.
Like adventure partner?
Like,
Yeah, like adventure partner.
Companion.
This is me, but
Well, would you guys care to join us downstairs? We can prepare some food and talk.
yes. Oh my god, food, yes.
All right. Do you guys want to do anything, or do you guys just want to... It'll take about like a half hour to prepare. You guys, they're kind of just letting you walk to the compound. They're trusting you with your weapons and all that.
Big mistake. I'm just gonna start slaughtering.
Who's this fuck?
I'm just gonna do a generic perception here, just see what I can
Sure.
see.
So see what you can see.
See what I can see. Fucking
Nothing.
12.
12. Okay, so just
No.
math.
12.
12.
12.
So just looking at the surroundings, you're not like going up to the walls and like looking for secret doors, but you're just kind of like seeing there's a bunch of Afrits who are kind of just watching on guard duty.
Yeah.
They've actually also brought in your camels into the courtyard. The wall
have
of
camels
fire is
back?
not.
Yeah,
You
they're
found
all
some
named
camels.
Phaedra.
Oh, that's right.
All of them.
Yeah, you
Did you pay to name them Phaedra? Yeah.
So they've brought everything inside. Rodrigo and Olive are just floating around. This is the new thing. When you're not here, you're just like a frozen model.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Am I at least a sneaky frozen model when I'm not here?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, no one
behind
hears
shit.
you. Yeah, no one hears you or sees you. Yeah. 12 plus 0 takes a moment. Yeah, 12. um, so yeah, there's just nothing like,
True chief.
you don't
fashion.
notice anything particular. Just kind of people protecting the fort. There's some people watching on the walls.
Okay. Can I also do a sense motive to? Because I'm real uneasy right now,
Sure.
and I don't feel good.
Who are you sensing the motive on?
Just like kind of. Are they guarding something in particular?
Sure.
Like I don't feel like this is just their home in the middle of the desert. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Oh, fucking hell.
You're doing
You
great.
need a different die.
Oh gee, that's just straight up. Oh no, that's a 7.
That's a 7? Yeah, you look at a guy,
Yeah.
and he's giving you the same look you're giving him. And he also rolled a 7.
Can I do a perception check? To see
Go for it. What are you
what's
looking
going on
for?
around me?
Just looking?
I'm looking for like magic stuff around. I know like everything is probably magic because this place is full of genies, but I'm just kind of looking for like, I don't know, nefarious magic.
Sure.
Farius.
That jumped out of my
Yeah, you
fucking
can roll that
hand.
again because
Thank
you didn't actually roll that. You dropped it. A drop is not a roll.
25.
25. So it seems to be they just have like a few food supplies and like a few bags of like grain, vegetables. They seem to be holding out here. It's protected, well fortified in the mountains. So it's as if it's more of a defensive fortress than it's like there's nothing like they seem to be apparently defending other than themselves.
There's no like apparent reason as to why they're in this spot.
No. Neith, do you want to do anything, or are you just gonna?
I'm gonna be on constant lookout for shit I can be sneaky behind.
Sure, there's tons here.
Kick ass.
Yeah, this place is pretty.
Should all of this go south,
Yeah.
I'm locked and loaded to hide him.
So you guys just want to go down?
I suppose, yeah.
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 So as you guys walk down, there's a doorway that leads into the basement of the fortress. Down there, it's dank, it's cold. There's a lot of water, and there's even more places to hide. There's little
Sweet.
just archways going through into a little grand like main banquet room where there's some tables set up with some food for each of you, and there's just 3 chairs on one side and 2 chairs on the other. Kiksexa is also already sitting at one and eating, and Picasa just kind of welcomes you in and motions for you guys to take a seat.
I'm gonna go sit across from Kiksexa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
Sit-
Sit
Say,
beside
can I join
Panya.
you?
She just kind of threw like food, just
Imagine her eating like a bowl of ramen. Just
yeah. So you guys all sit.
Yeah.
Picasa just keeps looking at you, like just in confusion. So you don't remember anything.
I really don't. All I know is that my dreams were telling me to seek this place out, and I don't know what to expect.
I don't know why the dreams would guide you like that. There must be some purpose that I don't understand. But
What am I not remembering? What have I?
all right. I can let you know why it's just such a shock to see you, but I warn you this information will not be pleasant.
I think I have an idea.
The forgotten pharaoh you seek, Hakatep, correct?
Yes.
yeah, as far as we know.
Yes. He once built a great project, something that he would use and utilize to fight his enemies at the time, which were
Shori magic.
the Shories, yes.
Yes.
So you know a lot of this. Do you
I-
know the thing he built? They call it the slave trenches because of all the slaves that are buried underneath it due to the number that died in the process. Your father was one of the genies employed by Hakatep to build the slave trenches.
My father was a slaver.
We genies don't really less of a slaver, more of a designer. his magical abilities of shaping stone, and just his magic was powerful and was able to push construction better than mortal hands could. But after it was constructed, Hakatep began to become as nervous, paranoid. He assumed that everyone would betray him. So he ordered everyone who, apart from a select few, to be killed. And he employed a particular blight of our existence to do so. A creature that we call Agazuberi. She's a div, ancient and evil, and she finds a perverse pleasure in
I know that name.
killing genies. This is why it's so weird to see you, because, and I have no other way to put this, but Aga Zuberi slaughtered your entire family.
I know that name. And I like pull out my journal and flip through to my dreams. And in my dreams.
She clearly did a
I mean,
shitty
there was a
job
lot of
slaughtering
sex.
an entire family.
But then she said, "Do you know what you really are? Your secrets aren't safe for me, Genie. It was foolish to return to the desert. Your family is already dead. Agazuberi will take you next." I know that.
And was it the div Tulin who spoke to you about this?
I believe so.
Yes, that makes sense. So, Take You Next has a particular sinister connotation, for Agazuberi is known for killing genies, but when a genie dies, their soul enters the material plane, and they are reincarnated again out of the magic that brought them here. So genies can't necessarily die, but through some sort of dark power made with an evil creature, Agazuberi is able to snatch the souls before they leave, and she just collects them.
And she missed yours.
I feel like she has some of yours, or she damaged yours, for you are no longer pure genie. Which means one day you will die, and you won't be created again.
This is a lot to take in. Okay. So wait, if she killed my family, I can't believe that you know my family. But if she killed my family, does that mean she has their souls?
Agazuberi has a lot of souls.
What does she do with them? Just
Hoards them, torments them, tortures them.
how do you know Agazuberi?
We were some of the ones who were able to escape from her.
I'm still uneasy. I want a sense motive on that.
Sure.
Nope.
What'd you
That's
get?
a 5.
5? She's telling the truth.
Is that why you're here? In the desert?
Hiding, yes. This is an outpost that not many people can enter.
Okay.
I don't know what brought you to us, but it seems that you're seeking the cult.
Yes.
Maybe we can help guide you.
Have they been through here?
I do not know, but what do you know of their whereabouts?
They're north somewhere.
Do you know where?
I have a hunch they're headed to the Sightless Sphinx, whatever that is.
That is
It's a dark place.
It's
filled
a
with
yes.
evil.
It's a sphinx to an old demon cult. Seems a perfect place for evil activity.
Fuck.
We do not know where it is, but there is a tribe of Maftets.
Of what?
Maftets, half. I don't know how to describe them. They're like cat-bird people.
I'm getting really tired of these damn hybrids in the desert.
Yeah, there's a lot. But I mean,
They fled from there recently.
and so we should talk to them.
Yes, if you find them, they might be able to guide you.
Oh, if we find them, you don't know where they are.
Yes, they're west of here.
They're west of here. And they're called the what?
The
You're gonna-
Maftets.
You're gonna have to spell that for me, my dear.
Mafteets.
Mafteets.
Yes.
I like that you audibly said the letter F but wrote down PH.
Did I say F?
You did. As you wrote the PH down, you said
Yeah.
F out loud.
Well then.
Because you've been hanging out with me too much, friend. Friend with a PH.
No, I know friends because that's fry ends.
Oh
And
god.
James loves fries.
James is actually chief. I just want everybody
Oh,
to know
yeah.
that. Like, I love both of them. Math too.
I think Chief might be better at math.
I think so.
And reads more books.
I'm just, I have no, I'm so overwhelmed. I have so many questions. I don't know if I'm ready to hear the answers to.
Kixexa just looks at you guys and says, "Why aren't any of you eating?" She doesn't make those noises, but you know.
He's basically a Muppet.
I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm sorry. I've lost my manners. I'm just like nibble because I don't really eat anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Panya's basically
Yeah,
a
it just
bird.
seems to be like a simple meat with some like, you know, grain.
It's not like
Cooked up.
human meat, is it?
No. It's definitely like animal.
That's good.
Some sort of weird hybrid thing from the
Yeah,
desert.
half humanoid, half pig.
Is
you
it
know.
good to believe it?
No, it's not scorpion.
Dang.
Not good eating.
I've been curious, but I imagine it's like land lobster.
No.
A scorpion?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Maybe one day you can eat a Gertleblue and find out.
No, I'm not that weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A few more days in the desert.
Yeah. Just let that heat stroke really set in. I mean, Panya, how are you feeling?
I'm so overwhelmed. I have so many questions. I've never felt this weight before. I don't know. I don't know.
Who are the Shori?
Ancient civilization with special magic that
like
hasn't been
mortals?
replicated.
Mortals?
They were mortals, yes.
Yeah.
Not many are left. I don't think any. At least none in Assyrian.
And, sorry, Panya.
Hair? No. I'm okay.
So, he enslaved the Shori.
No.
He just used Shori magic. And used normal mortal slaves.
Yes, the magic that built the trenches was not Shori magic.
No.
No.
That was
That was
genie magic.
genie magic, other beings.
So we're just facing a cacophony of mystic beings here.
Yes.
That's
But I mean, if you're at
fantastic.
this point of the desert, you're obviously well prepared to.
Oh, yeah, but the deeper you go.
The stronger you get.
Or dead.
Or dead.
The deader you get. I touched an obelisk filled with lightning. That's how reckless I am.
You sound bold.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to tell them.
No.
Huh? Suit yourself. I mean, I don't want to be rude, Panya, but time is of the essence. We need the royal larva. We need to find these people.
Right.
But I know you need this. Take the time you need here.
And we'll take the time we need to take a little break for YouTube.
Phew!